Zinsimbi ngayo. Nje uyingane ngesiyo lengane yami engiyaziyo noma ngibheka umzimba uyathuthumela ngendlela ashayeke ngayo. Bamshayela ukuthi akavumi ukuthi waye khona. Bathi uma ungavuma cindezele umthokozise no Sifiso no bano Carrot. Shuthi bayababala nje. Uyozuza amadlela alihlaza. Bamethemba ukuthi bomnikeza imali engango 100,000. Banemethemba ukuthi sokhokhela imali engango 100,000 noma ngizoba ufakazi westage. Athi ngizoba ufakazi westage kanjani ngoba ngangingekho ngiyazi lento. Club yakhe ayithanda iPirate. Makudlala iPirate uzobukela iPirate. Ngoba naye waba buhlungu naye ngoba ufaka Meyimba. Engazazi ukuthi kanti kuzothiwa kusasa.
Ngikhumbulile kakhulu. Kakhulukazi njengoba singakhona ukuxhumana ngamafoni. Bayangibuza phela ukuthi ubaba kulo mncane Sifiso omncane ngikhumbulile impela. Mina njengomakoti wakhe ngiyamthemba futhi nginethemba lokuthi akazayenze le nto leyo ngoba inhliziyo yakhe ngiyayazi.
Ngoba lokho uthi bethu umzawulahla kusuka umzawulahla umzawukhuleka. Igama lami engilisho kuye ngoba ngizela insizwa ngimncane ngingedwa kwethu.
Good morning, masterminds. We are here again with Njabulo. It's cold and terrible things are happening in South Africa, especially in that court of Judge Rata, who seemingly apologized. You know what, when you apologize and you use the word bad, then your apologize is gone in the wind. Masterminds, you know what to do when you come in the house. Please like, please subscribe, please share our content, watch our adverts because it contributes to the financial strength of this channel so that we can bring you more fresh news out of the oven. Good morning, Njabs. How are you? You have muted yourself. Can you please unmute yourself? Okay.
Suspect in realm of mind, I'm fine, and how are you?
You look fine. You look beautiful and handsome at the same time. You look good. You are going to be in that court soon because you also have the bird. You must be very, very careful. No, in that court, just one day you just see your picture being there, then you are named as one of the accused persons.
Exactly, suspect. That's one of the fears that we now as South Africans that we leave the fear on, that at some point we don't know what's going to happen, because at the same court, strange things do happen. Before I share with you what has happened on the video that I just played, suspect, I need you to try and share my screen and see if this thing's going to play or not. Let me just see. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
So this is yesterday's. What was yesterday? Yesterday was the 10th.
Yes.
Yes. Let's just see on this.
Up to the lower part of the chin. Kulma futhi?
Okuwukuthi la mangibuka lo muntu ola esithombeni kukhomba ukuthi ngalesikhathi ethatha lesithombe wayenawo lo round shape wezindevu.
And then the witness further says that as he is observing from the picture that is depicted, he says during the time this person took this picture of himself, he had the beard that is more of an O shape.
Thank you. And then you now rightly so spoke about a time when this photo was taken. Are you able to tell from your set of data when was the photo taken?
What if you come again ngesikhathi ke manje ungakhona ukukhuluma yini ukuthi isikhathi abathatha ngaso sithombe leso isikhathi
uyakhona ukubona ngawe uya ku details ye photo njengoba ubona lapha.
You are only able to see that if you peruse through the details under the picture, just like as you see from the screen.
Are you able to see? Because I'm trying to rotate the picture so that you can stand just like that. Are you able to tell from where you are? You can move to the screen and then you come back and place the information on record.
Kune date la at 2020-06-10 isikhathi 11:19:59 minutes. And uma ngathi kuya phezulu kancane.
My lord,
it says created. That's the date is told esithathwe ngayo this.
then the witness, my lord, has just read from the point where it reads as follows: created. Then the date would be.
No, when I created the date, it's the same date.
And the date would be 2020/06/10. Then the time would be 1100 hours, dash 19 minutes and 59 seconds.
Just for the record, just repeat the same information so that the stenographer is able to capture.
Ukuthi futhi usingeleke mayana nolwazi olubhaliwe lapho ke iminyaka nesikhathi sesithombe.
Lesithombe sikhonje usathathwa ngomnyaka 2020-06-10 isikhathi kwaku 11:19 minutes 59 seconds.
Then the year would read as follows: 2020/06/10. Then the time would read as follows: 1100 hours, and then dash 19 minutes and 59 seconds.
And then are you able to tell from that set of data what was used to take that photo?
Ngabe yakhona kusitshela malana ne-data ukuthi basebenzisa yiphi ke indlela ephatheni isithombe lesi. Ungayiduze naso baba.
Just check if this mic cannot move there. This one, yes.
Suspect. That was yesterday's court proceedings. Now, what the court is trying to understand here is that it's the pictures of accused number 1, of accused number 2. Yes, but in the first video that I spoke, I actually played, it's a first video of accused number 1 and the family when they're saying that how the police were beating him up so that he can admit to a case that he didn't know, but there was a compensation that he was going to get. You see, that's one part.
And he was going to be made a Section 204 witness. So now we know,
Yes.
we know how and what kind of characters does Gininda usually choose to be his Section 204 witnesses.
Yes. So now, having said that, suspect, now we get to a point where we're trying to make sense. How did we end up here? Because before this case started, there was a document that was released about the Meiwa incident. And then there was the journalist that also covered certain things. Let me share the screen.
In the Senzo Meiwa trial.
It was a blow, as these families say they had not had contact with Advocate Malisela Tefo, who had been representing the pair and 4 others.
Kulungile
uNkulunkulu usabele wasipho okubi nathi abanye abantu ebapho okuhle. Akekho umuntu ozalela ukuthi angazuzi ngengane yakhe. Nathi sibheke okuthile ngomzakhulelwa njengoba ngangithi umzakhulelwa
I'll stop here because that's a continuation of the same interview but covered by different newsrooms. Yes, journalists. So now what is happening there, suspect, is that we are seeing that one, before the case starts, the family says crying foul that our kids were being beaten up to say yes to the case. Yes. On the other side, the second part of the interview, what we're seeing now, we are seeing a journalist saying that now these families are saying they've never met up with a legal representative at the time of the accused person, which is Dave. Now, it plays a certain narrative that we've always been behind in this case as citizens. We have mainstream media, which is very quick to respond on things that are negative about the accused persons. But when it's something negative about the state, they are not doing that. Now, it brings us to something that has happened on your Facebook account. As citizens, we are not being shown what is currently happening in court.
Yes.
There are pictures that are circulating. I'm just going to try and pull them up. But then you made a post on Facebook. I just need to understand what happened, what is what.
Okay, well, what happened, remember, I'm not just on Facebook, I'm also on X. So what happened, someone posted 2 pictures on X yesterday saying that was that is one of our own people there on X, which we usually tag one another, and I was tagged in this post, and she said, no, this is the 2 pictures that are being beamed in court, and that is definitely not Ntanzi in 2014 or in 2020 or not even one of the accused persons. So now this picture have been shared and circulated and shared and circulated, and I also went then on Facebook, and then I say allegedly this is the picture that have been beamed in court, and allegedly this is supposed to be Ntanzi, because remember the line of question of Sibanda is he is concentrating on never. Now the state wanted to prove that Ntanzi was lying. Ntanzi said he never have birth, the round birth, like understand, he never did that, hence I believe the defense is very quiet about it, because there was some point where Mshololo objected, and then Sibanda made it clear to say, but I was concentrating on the term never. Now, posted that pic, and everyone was just, wow. And that's what I was saying in Jabs. The fact that South Africans are not allowed to see the evidence that are being laid in court is actually a travesty of justice. Why are we not allowed to see? We never said we want to see the witnesses who are testifying in court, but at least if they beam pictures so that I can see whether it's my picture that have been beamed there or not. If I did not go on Facebook, or if this picture was not circulated on social media, the owner of the picture would not have known, because according to my understanding is in the rural areas, it's not really on social media. So this picture was now shared and circulated, and lo and behold, someone commented on my post and said, but that's me. That is my picture. And he said that it's not the exact same picture that was taken the exact same day, but here is a picture of me to show that that's me. And he said, he told me that He is a activist. He's actually an activist trying to also be part of changing the constitution and those kind of things. And now he's afraid for his life because now it seems that he's going to be implicated in this trial, in this murder. Because now, how possible? Where did these people get this picture? I asked him, do you know Ntanzi? Do you know any one of the accused person? He said, I've never met any of the accused persons before. So there's a possibility that this picture has been, because he said that he's going to go through his Google pictures so that he can get the exact same picture that they are beaming in court. The one that he sent me is another picture, but because he said he took a lot of the same pictures on that day. So he's going to go through his Google, because I then went on his Facebook page and I saw, and you can see clearly, this is the person that are being beamed there in court. And if anyone can look at the picture that are being beamed in court there, that's not Ntanzi. That's not Mosisi Bia. There's not one of the accused in court. There ends Njabs. We must now push that evidence they are being. You notice that you remember the same happened with the ABL, where we could not see what are they saying, what are they doing, how are they displaying the evidence there. We must, as a nation, as citizens of South Africa, we have the right to see what kind of evidence are being beamed there. When it was said that the witnesses doesn't want to appear on TV, it was never said that the evidence also doesn't want to appear on TV. Now, why can we not see the evidence? So that we can immediately, if we see something wrong, we can challenge that evidence. Now there's a picture of someone, and we are going to interview that person so that he can, because he wants to go and open a case now. Why is this picture being used as the picture of Ntanzi? So this is the situation where I'm in talks with him. I'm going to arrange that we have a session where I'm going to call him, because he's in the rural areas. I cannot add him to the Zoom meeting, but what we are going to do, we are going to call him and he will tell us everything about that picture.
You know, what you're saying now about the evidence in court, and then the picture that at least that we got to see. How did that picture came about? Because I saw that people they will tell us that it's SABC 4 at 4 hours. They even specify.
You are cutting in jabs. According to my understanding, I sent you a screenshot where the lady said that she took 2 pictures. I don't know how it came about, but it should not be a situation where pictures are being taken without permission or without the knowledge or without those that is public information that are being presented as evidence in court, and South Africans and everyone else have the right to see what kind of evidence are being presented in court. That all these pictures, all this evidence should have been broadcasted freely so that everyone could see. Why are they hiding the evidence that they have presented in court? So that picture is confirmed. That is the same picture that are being now presented as evidence in court, that this is Ntanzi.
Yes. I'm trying to get that picture so that I can beam
Yes,
it
please.
in this. But then now this appears to be a pattern. Why it's so hard for a state not to let me just say the investigating team. Why every case that Brigadier Gininda is investigating, it has to have a James Bond. It has to have a James Bond type of investigative solutions.
Yes.
What am I saying? I'm saying why something doesn't become easy and simple. I've checked and I verified this is the person confirmed that this is Njabulo.
Mm.
Simple. Not to have a statement that of a person that is faceless. Are we allowed to take statements of informers to court?
Even just if the informer is going to confirm that statement. Otherwise, it will be hearsay evidence. It will be hearsay
Now,
evidence.
but
Because
I'm saying
Section
this,
204 witnesses and informers must come and confirm the information that they gave, the statement, that same statement, because as long as the person, even a dead person, if you have a statement of a dead person, that statement is not going to stand in court because that person cannot come and confirm. Meaning it cannot be admissible because it's hearsay evidence.
so I think I've got one part of the screens. Let me see if I can share.
Okay.
Is this
This is
so
the
tell
picture. This is the picture, and you can see there's the message because he commented on Facebook, and then he even contacted me on WhatsApp after sharing. This is the person. He says, "This is me. This is me. The picture that you are showing me is also me. That picture was not taken on the exact same date. This is another picture. But if you look at the two pictures, as I said, I even went onto his Facebook page to go and look for his other pictures. It's the same person."
yeah, because I'm trying to get those pictures and also the picture of
The
that is
picture
also
that are
being
being
shown.
beamed in court. This is not a picture that
Court.
are being beamed in court. This is the picture that he sent him and said that, but that picture that are being beamed in court, that is me. This is me. And he sent the picture of himself.
Sure. But then what is quite interesting on that picture that we saw, suspect, it has these colors that in court that they were talking about. The red color and let me just share again. I think I've got another. I think that's just a continuation of his message to you.
Yes, it's just a continuation of his message. If I can maybe read the message, I'm going to read. This is clearly a picture of me from 2018. I was in my bedroom in Montclair. Here's the original picture which they altered. I've never committed a single crime in my entire life. If anything, I stand against criminality, even if it's done by my family. This is the work I seek to expose in the justice system. Please help me finish my work before they succeed in eliminating me. Then he was also saying in the same message, another message that he sent me, that I must assist him because now he's afraid for his life. He wants to go to the police station to open a case, and if possible, I must bring him in contact with the defense because he wants to go and testify in court about that picture.
Yes. Now, these are other
pictures of him that I got on Facebook, on his Facebook profile. That is in there. Yes, you can also go on his Facebook to see that all those pictures. You can see it's the same person. Some have what like this one is the bird is fuller, and then that is the other one.
So now, we are now at the situation where, due to these people that have been put before the court, they've been made to become such very bad people that the country needs to make its own decisions about them, regardless of what the real truth is, regardless of the stories that we know outside the mainstream, in terms of saying who were actually in that house on the day in question.
Exactly.
You see,
Now we are busy
and
with pictures. We are looking at someone, how he cut his bird, how he keep his bird, like, but they are not addressing the real issue. Who killed Senzo Mila? Who was in the house that night? Now they are busy with other people's pictures. And some saying terrible things are happening in Ratasport. How possible can we, as citizens of this country, why is the evidence classified? Because according to me, if they are doing it like that, they are actually classifying the evidence from the citizens of this country, from everyone, not just the citizens of this country, because Senzo's case is an extremely high profile case. So why in other cases, remember the Oscar Pistorius case, remember the Kelly Smith, Jocelyn Smith case, all the evidence have been beamed there for everyone to see. Why is Rata allowing the evidence to be hidden from the outside, from the public? Why?
yes, but for me, when it comes to digital photos, as well as anything that has to do with the forensic analysis of pictures, whenever, if these people were saying they downloaded Ntanzi's phone, it's unfortunately that the defense have not consulted to understand it. What are the bare minimum requirement of actually even get to a point where you're accepting this evidence? According to me, I can tell you now that the SAPS, especially in Lovendam, they did not do the correct job. Why they will not do the correct job? They will not do the correct job because if they are forced to create something that doesn't exist. Because PET, if the phone is there, you download the phone straight away.
Yes.
Now, when you listen to Ndlovu, from what he was saying in court is correctly contradicting what he said before. Because the phone gets delivered to him in Middelburg on the 8th of February 2021. He only says that he only started working on the phone only in November 2021, sorry. Now, so it's impossible because now he's saying that that phone at the time did not have, he was not able to open the phone because it had a pattern on. Then he says that if the phone has a pattern, you cannot make outgoing calls, but you cannot receive calls. You can receive calls. In his evidence in chief, he said he took the phone and he put it in a safe in an exhibit bag. So the phone, if it within him, there was a transaction that Pinky Vitalingham said the phone pinged in Middelburg somewhere in March. How the phone will ping in Middelburg somewhere in March, whereas the phone he received in February 8 and he put it in an exhibit bag. Now they're trying to justify that while the phone is in a safe, it will always receive calls. But how? What type of phone is this J5 that doesn't get to be charged, doesn't get to be? You see, this fact, it's very sad. And I did say before that the problem in that court, it's all the four parties that are being represented. Well, we say these things because I'm saying these things out of love for South Africa. Prosecution did not do their job. The investigating team, SAPS, did not do their job. The defense team, I feel that they're not fully prepared for this case. Then when it comes to the court is not holding everybody to say, not in my court.
Judge Nathan, not in my court, because these are people's lives here. There's a possibility that these people can be sentenced to life, not in my court. Now, let me tell you about my phone. When my phone was seized, I also had a pattern or a pen on my phone. The day the expert came to testify on whether he could get the pictures or whatever downloads on my phone, he said no, I could not, because the phone had a pen. I could not open it. So how did Ndlovu do it?
Yes. While we're talking about that, I was able to get the screen. I'm not sure
Yes,
that I'm
yes.
able to see the screen.
There's the picture.
Yes.
And you can
Is
see
this the picture?
SABC News there. There's Ntanzi.
Mhm.
There's Ntanzi. One day, you know what? We are all suspects in this case. And just remember, I'm still the
Yes.
mastermind. No one has ever cleared me from not being the mastermind. We
But
are
no,
all suspects in this case, and one day we are going to join the 5 accused there in court as
wait a
accused
minute.
person in this case.
Wait a minute, Sispet. This picture looks like it's black and white, but look, it's like on the pillow. The pillow, it looks
Because
like there's colors.
the owner said the picture has been altered. You can see they altered the picture. The owner of the
Let
picture
me-
said you can see that they altered the picture. So now I must try and get in contact with the defense so that they can get in contact with the owner of the picture so that he can go and stand in court and say, yeah, I'm the owner of the picture. Because this
But
is what
when
he
you
was
see,
saying.
yes, because this is what, Sispet, can you see in the screen? You see, when
Yes,
you
I
look
can
at that one that is shown, yes, I look at the light and the dark colors if it's black and white, and you
Yes,
see
but
the
it's
back as
actually, it
well.
seems like it's actually the same color.
Yes, but then now they've taken out this thing. So the red, hey, goodness gracious me.
And
Oh my
just we are out
goodness.
of time. The case has started. Let's go and see what Sibanda is bringing. Sibanda is going to proceed for the next 2 weeks. I know. 16 pictures for Sibanda. We must give him 2 to 3 weeks. We are still going to be here. Remember, Baloy also said he's going to call ENCA or going to get footage. Baloy is not intending to close his case because he's very, very afraid to close his case. But as you say, he must not just get footage from ENCA. There was an article from Daily Sun. That reporter must be called who said Longwe was recovering in hospital from a gunshot wound.
Let me throw the bombs, Sispet.
Just
I'm used
quickly, let's close with that.
Yes.
Throw it quickly.
Yes. I am warning ENCA, don't bring a stitch footage because there are different clips of the same footage. I've spent over 6 months analyzing both feed from different networks. So ENCA, you are warned. If you're going to come there, make sure that you bring the correct Longwe picture, not the lookalike.
You are warned. Let's go. Jobs, we'll meet again after this and discuss the issue of our owner of the picture. Bye-bye, masterminds.